Hey guys, B Snappy here. Look who I managed to track down. The F-22 demo pilot, Laz. Alright Laz, I watched the video where Raz actually threw the keys to the F-22. How did that feel? Did the US Air Force just did it feel like a bit of weight went on your shoulders from the US Air Force?
Oh, absolutely. Weight on the shoulders from the Air Force, from Raz specifically. I mean, yeah. Huge shoes to fill following Raz, but excitement too, man. A lot of excitement.
Yeah.
I actually started out on the other side of the fence when I was 15 watching the F-22 demo, so
wow.
A real full circle moment for me.
So how did you actually get picked to be the F-22? Did you just walk into some interview, or how did you get that job?
Yeah, pretty similar to that. The first thing you have to do to be any of the demonstration pilots actually is be an instructor pilot. So years and years of training to reach the instructor qual.
Yep.
And then, yeah, so they send out a application to all the instructor pilots in the F-22s. You throw your hat in the ring and see what happens.
And maybe get the keys in return.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, after you got the message that you were picked for the F-22, what happened that day? Did you go out and have a beer? Like, what happened there?
I was actually deployed to Japan at the time.
Oh, wow.
So the first thing I did was called my wife, told her. She was just super ecstatic. I called Raz and I talked to him a little bit about what it was going to be like. Yeah. Shortly after, I went back home to the United States and started traveling with Raz and seeing what it was like to lead the team and learning how to fly the demo.
So how does the actual transfer work? Does you hang out with Raz and he teaches you how to be the demo pilot, or do they assign you like an instructor?
Yeah, as soon as you're selected, you go on the road with the current demo pilot and you travel to all the different air shows they have remaining in the year. Yep. You become their all-time safety observer. So during the demo, you get to kind of see him fly it. Yep. And learn all of the maneuvers that way. But then on the side, you're learning a lot about the leadership side. We've got 14 awesome people on the team, wow. And that's a huge portion, is learning how to be a good leader to them.
All right, so obviously your first air show, that would be an awesome memory for you. Where was it?
The first air show I ever did was in Laredo, Texas, and my parents live in Minnesota, so they drove all the way down from Minnesota to Texas to watch. Super special to have them there, and Laredo was a place I'll never forget.
All right, you mentioned your wife earlier. Did she come and watch you and critique you when you landed?
Absolutely, yeah. My wife came all the way down. You can't miss her at an air show. She's always got some awesome F-22 swag on, and it's all bedazzled and great. Yeah. And I would say she's absolutely my biggest critic, but in a good way.
Yeah. So there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people here at Oshkosh, and everyone's going to be watching you do your display. What are we going to expect? What type of display are we going to get from you?
So Oshkosh is a little unique. The aerobatic box here is not necessarily big enough for us to do our full display, so we do a slightly modified low show display, yep. But it's awesome and it still lets you feel the thunder from the F-22, yeah. Hear the loud noises we make and see the awesome maneuvering capability. We're also going to be doing some heritage flights. Yeah. So we'll be flying with a P-51. I think Mock from the F-35 and I are going to get on board with each other as well. Yep. And then on Saturday we're hoping to kick off the night show so we can really see those afterburners light up.
All right, if you were to pick one aircraft here at Oshkosh that wasn't military, wasn't a part of the US Air Force, what would you pick?
I see my team over there smiling at me because they already know the answer to this, but I've been a huge fan of blimps for a really, really long time. And so it's been really cool to see two of them out here doing their awesome demonstration, and maybe someday I'll get to be a blimp pilot, you never know.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do any aerobatics in a blimp.
I don't know, they were pretty maneuverable yesterday, a lot more maneuverable than I thought. They gave us their own little Cobra, that was pretty awesome to see.
All right, I think you're in a pretty good position to maybe one day fly the blimp and maybe see you fly one more time.
It was very nice to meet you.